Hello everyone, today we are going to learn a very important concept, that is how you can find the x and y intercept if you are given with an equation or if you are given with the line and you have to find it graphically. So we will find it in the both ways, from the equation as well as graphically. So we'll start first with the definition of the intercept. What is intercept? So intercept is basically a point where the line or curve crosses axis of a graph. Now what does it mean? Let's understand it graphically. So keep this in mind that intercept is basically the point where the line or curve, it could be a line or it could be a curve, crosses axis of a graph. It could be an x-axis and or it could be a y-axis. So let's understand it through the graph. So this is the graph where a line has been drawn and it is crossing the y-axis as well as the x-axis. So it means the point where this line is crossing the x or y-axis, it is called an intercept. A generic name is intercept. Now I am not saying that what is x-intercept or y-intercept. Currently I am just saying the intercept. So from this we can say that this point is an intercept as well as this point is an intercept. So these are the points where this line is crossing the axis, whether y-axis or x-axis. So we have got the concept of intercept. Now let's differentiate between the x and y-intercept. What are these? X-intercept is the point where the line crosses the x-axis. So let's check from the graph that where is the x-intercept. So x-intercept is the point where the line crosses the x-axis. So this is the point where the line is crossing the x-axis. This is x-intercept. So now it is clear from here that the point, that is the x-intercept, is actually the point where we do have the value of x but the value of y is 0. It means this point, that is x-intercept, is basically lies on the x-axis, and at this point we have y is equals to 0. As we know that on x-axis y is equals to 0 and on y-axis x is equals to 0. So from here we get the concept that in case of x-intercept we will always have y equals to 0. This is a very important concept that you have to know, that this x-intercept is basically the point where the line is crossing the x-axis. So here we have y is equals to 0. If I have to write down what is the x-intercept, I can say that here the point here will be then 3, 0. It means it has the value of x, that is 3, and it has the value of y, that is obvious, it is 0. So this is the point where, or you can say this is the x-intercept. Then we will find the y-intercept. What is y-intercept? Y-intercept is basically a point where line crosses the y-axis. Now let's move towards the graph. What does it mean? Now this green line is crossing the y-axis at this point, and this point is called the y-intercept. And keep this in mind that on y-axis we always have x is equals to 0. So in this case, I can say that this point is basically the y-intercept. And what is this point, or what are the values of this point? It will be 0 and 3. Why? Because on y-axis the value of x will always be 0 and the value of y will be the point on which the line is cutting the y-axis. So this is called the y-intercept. So in case of y-intercept we will always have x equals to 0. So this is how you can find the x and y-intercept graphically if you are given with the line drawn already on the graph. And let's find it out if you are given with the equation of the line and you will be asked to find the x or y-intercept. So you'll find it by using the equation. So let's see how you can do that. First of all, you will be asked to find x-intercept. Let's see how we can do that if we are given with the equation of the line or the curve. So for finding the x-intercept, so for what do we need here? We need an equation of a line or a curve like 3x plus 2y equals to 5, and we will be asked to find the x-intercept. So whenever you will be asked to find the x-intercept, you have to put y is equals to 0 in the given equation. So we know that on x-axis y is equals to 0. So we'll put this y is equals to 0 in the given equation, and what we will get is 3x is equals to 5 as y becomes 0, and finally we'll get x is equals to 5 by 3. So we have got the value of y as well as x. So what is x-intercept that we have got here is, we always write x first, so 5 by 3 and y is 0. So this is the x-intercept of the given equation, x-intercept of this equation, or you can say x-intercept of the line with the equation this. So if we draw this line on graphically, we will get the same values, that is 5 by 3 and 0. So this is how you can find the x-intercept. Now let's see how you can find the y-intercept. So we have to apply the same method, but in this case, if I take the same equation, that is 3x plus 2y equals to 5. So in finding the y-intercept, we will have to put what? We'll have to put x is equals to 0, because on y-axis we have x is equals to 0. So we'll put this value here, and what we will get is 2y is equals to 5 and y is equals to 5 by 2. So the points that we will get, that is the value of the point where the line of which equation is given will cut the y-axis, will be x here is 0 and the point is 5 by 2. So this is the y-intercept. Keep this in mind, that in x-intercept we will have y0 and in y-intercept we will have x0. That is already known, and we just need to put these values in the given equation of the line, and we will have to find the other coordinate of the point. So this is how you can find the x-intercept and y-intercept graphically and algebraically. So hope so it will help you out. So that's all from today's lecture. Thank you.